Don't put your hands on me. I don't got time for the BS. Do not put your hands on me. That is not why I got into this business. Let's talk about it.
You can live pretty well by yourself.
What's good? It's your man CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, checking in once again, back with another video. For those of you who do not know who I am an LPN currently on the grind, getting his RN in due time, doing my thing, and as of now, I do these videos, make this content, travel the world, do everything that I want to do when I go chase. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to actually discuss something that I find very, very disturbing. Ladies and gentlemen, putting your hands on a nurse, attacking somebody that's trying to help heal you, attacking somebody who is innocent, attacking somebody who's a healer, help heals the sick. Totally uncalled for. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get out of this room so they can put some respect on my name with this video. As a matter of fact, you know what? Take a look at this real quick. Just take a look.
Like this one are on the rise. A new analysis found on average 2 nurses are attacked every single hour here in the U.S. Channel Action News Investigates first told you about the danger local nurses face in 2019. We're talking about 57 nurse assaults a day in the second quarter of 2022, and that's more than 1,700 assaults a month. Now, over the course of a year, that's nearly 21,000 attacks. Look, as a patient uses a pipe from his hospital bed to attack nurses. Scenes like this one in Minnesota in 2014 are happening in metro Atlanta, too.
This is 57-year-old Sheila Yan. The Marietta woman is facing a half-dozen charges for allegedly assaulting nurses, staff, and threatening officers at Kennestone Hospital.
Channel Action News reported on Sheila John's arrest in 2018. Local nurses say attacks on them happen too often.
Essentially, a patient punched me in the chest, and I got 2 broken ribs.
Punched me in the chest, knocked me on the floor.
She pushed me, so I flew out of the room, literally.
A new analysis by Press Ganey, a healthcare analytics company, found more than 2 nurses were assaulted every hour in the second quarter of 2022. Most of the attacks happen in emergency departments and psychiatric units.
I realized that there are so many more patients with psychological issues nowadays.
They're also taking place in pediatric units. Local nurse Terry Sullivan helped push for a law that increases the punishment to 5 to 20 years for assaulting an emergency healthcare worker in Georgia. She says more needs to be done to stop the violence.
Being assaulted is not part of the job. Plain and simple, it's never okay to hit a nurse.
Now you heard what the woman said. 57 nurse assaults a day. 1,700 a month, 21,000 attacks yearly. And they want to know why people are leaving this field. Nobody wants to get in this field and why it's always been short. If not all the other things that are accounted for that negatively affects nurses, on top of getting hands put on by customers, but getting hands put on by patients. Is this really what it is? I mean, listen, I've never been in that situation. I've never been personally attacked, but I've seen several cases of nurses on TikTok talk about how they have been attacked verbally, physically, mentally by patients. And it's totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. And I get unacceptable, and I get some things that you cannot control, but at some point, there has to be some sort of protection put in order for nurses, the people that are risking their lives every single day. Every single day. They're risking their lives. They're out here trying to help heal the sick, dealing with all kind of viruses and ailments and diseases and all kinds of stuff, bacteria and new stuff we ain't even heard of yet. And this is how we get treated. And now you understand why certain nurses move away from certain areas to not deal with certain type of things. This is why it is becoming so difficult for a lot of nurses to work the bedside. This is why they are leaving. They are leaving. And they want to make the requirements even more difficult to get into the field. The BON needs to be begging people to come to this field. Who's gonna sign up to get their ass whooped? Nobody. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. So let me look at this. Let me read this. So they say it's a growing problem that is impacting. This is in Atlanta. And I hate to say this. I really do. But when you I'm not gonna say it. But this is in Atlanta, and it's a growing problem that's impacting the local healthcare facilities. Nurses are being attacked by patients, and that's why I didn't want to call out Atlanta or nothing like that specifically, because that can happen anywhere. You can get attacked anywhere, so that would have been wrong. You can get attacked anywhere. It said Channel 2 Action News first reported on the danger of local nurses face in 2019, but a new analysis has found that nurse attacks are on the rise, with an average of 2 nurses being attacked every hour in the U.S. So it can happen anywhere. You dig? Who's going to continue to sign up for this? Who is going to continue to sign up for this? Like, this is what I'm having a hard time understanding. What protection is put in place for the nurse that chooses to dedicate their lives to helping people, to go to the hospitals that most people don't want to go to the areas that most people don't want to go to the areas and help the people that most people don't want to go down and work in those environments? Where's the incentive? Where is the incentive? Something has got to give. Like, this industry has to change, or it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Like, what do they think is going to happen? Crazy. Let me see. First reported on, okay. It says Channel 2 investigative reporter Sophia Choi went through the numbers and found, see, they had this wrong. So Choi went through the numbers and found about 57 nurse assaults were reported per day in the second quarter of 2022. That's more than 1,700 assaults in a month over the course of a year. That's nearly 21,000 nurses attacked. The Channel 2 Action News reported on Sheila John's arrest in 2018. John, 57, of Marietta, faces half a dozen charges for allegedly assaulting nurses, staff, and threatening people, officers at Wellstar Keystone Hospital. Local nurses say attacks on them happen too often. A patient punched me in the chest and I got 2 broken ribs. Let me tell you something. Do not put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me, and I'm trying to help you. This is why I totally understand why people are stepping away from the bedside. I get it. 100% get it. I get it. Low pay, not paying enough. On top of having to go, a great chance of you getting your behind whooped by people who are A&O times 4. Alert and oriented times 4. People who are with it. Come on, bruh. Come on. A patient punched me in the chest and I got 2 broken ribs. That was from emergency room nurse Terry Sullivan. Dr. Joy Edwards with a naturopathic medicine described a similar attack on her. He started punching and flailing, and he punched one of the guys and broke his nose, punched me in the chest, knocked me on the floor, Edwards said. She pushed me so hard that I flew out the room, literally. She was a very big woman, pushed me and flew out of the room, and I almost fell. Family nurse practitioner. Look. What protection is put in place for these nurses? Because if you defend yourself, they want to try to sue you and take away your license because you are a healthcare professional. But if you don't defend yourself, you're likely to get deleted. That's crazy. Nobody is going to continue to keep getting their butt whooped. It's not gonna happen. This field is in danger. I'm talking about real danger. And people don't even understand the seriousness because they think that it's just a fad. No, the shortage has been going on since forever. On top of the things that transpired in 2020, with the things that are going on now, to the low pay, to the burnout, to the exhaustion, now they're getting beat up on the job by patients. It's a problem. You better get it together, bro. Like I said, I plan to continue my career as a nurse, man, but I really thought about a lot of things, man. I really had to reevaluate the things that truly make me happy in life, and the balance. You dig? So, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's your man CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, checking in once again back with another video. Please hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't do nothing else, get paid. Young nurse, get paid. Peace.